Okay, so there was a game Thursday night that would decide a lot of things, Charles, and let's get to it right now. The El Dorado Eagles taking on the Manzano Monarchs. This was Thursday night, and this shaped the game right here. A pick, no!
Ooh.
Through the hands of County, and look at this. Raylan Garza is going to score from 80 yards out, and it's just like that, 7-0 El Dorado on top, and then Gentry can toss the rock right. Well, he can also run it. The best 17-yard run you'll see. Oops, get out of my way. As he trucks into the end zone, touchdown, El Dorado 14-0.
And right here, sophomore sensation Sandoval, who's been huge in the absence of Schweitzer. Boom, nice run right there, touchdown. Unfortunately, he suffered a concussion, so hopefully he's good going into the latter part of this tournament run. And right there, Gentry to the 1, and what happens right here, Adam?
Oh, come on. I mean, just let him fall down, and he'll fall 9 yards forward. That's a touchdown.
That's easy.
So it's all El Dorado Eagles, and then for good measure, a little pump and go. Give it to David Inman. That's a touchdown. El Dorado 35, Manzano 0. Gentry accounts for 4 touchdowns, passed for 2, threw for 2. Manzano never had a shot.
Yeah, I'm stunned. I was expecting a shootout. It was one-sided. El Dorado doing their thing. Manzano, I don't know what happened. It seems the wheels are falling off on Manzano at the most unfortunate time.
Do they fit in this playoff picture now that we've gone over all the ridiculous that they don't have a really good win, Manzano? And they would have a decent win, but that game got canceled with Cibola when they're up 27-0.
True, and the teams that they beat who were suspected to have really good years
aren't
having good years.
AKA Volcano Vista.
Yeah. So now you have a team where we've raved about them all year.
We were loving their offense, but
now they're struggling.
Yep.
I don't know where. I think by default they're probably going to get in because that Hobbs district it's bananas down there.
We'll explain why we think Manzano might fit into the playoffs here in just a little bit, but not a good-looking win. Look, they still have a chance, too. Now, they will play La Cueva at the end of the season. Now, just so we can break it down quickly, La Cueva has already wrapped up the district. Yeah. Regardless of what happens in Manzano, because La Cueva beat El Dorado head-to-head, and El Dorado only has 1 loss in the district, La Cueva could theoretically slip one to Manzano and still be the district champ. So they have it wrapped up. It's all said and done. Manzano with a win against La Cueva would surely put him in, Charles. I mean, that's 100% certain.
You're right, but the Bears are going to be fired up, okay? They're not just playing for this district title. They're playing for seeding.
I don't know because they're going to be a top 4 seed.
Okay, but why wouldn't you shoot for that number 2? I mean, anything can happen.
I just don't think they'll get it. I honestly think no matter what the Bears do, they're locked in at a 3, regardless of a win or loss this weekend. They have to be seeded above El Dorado. El Dorado's most likely going to get a 4.
Regardless.
Unless Cleveland beats Rancho, then there's some madness.
But regardless.
Still, I still think it's a 3, maybe a 2. But La Cueva, they don't have much to play for this weekend. That's why I think Manzano has a chance. I'm not going to say they're going to win. I just think they have a chance.
They do have a chance, but I'm starting to lose confidence in this team a little bit after the past 3-4 weeks. I don't know what happened. This was a team who was putting up 40 points consistently, scoring at will, and having a good defensive outing, and they have not looked the same.
Charles, a team I cannot get my fingers on, and I'm not sure how to judge. Is a Trisco Heritage. And they had a chance to wrap up their district from Community Stadium on Thursday night. And so let's see. I mean, a Trisco Heritage needs a win, and they start out with this, a safety, and it's West Mesa. Now, remember, if West Mesa wins, they could force a 3-way tie with Valley. And it all could be crazy, right, as, look at this catch off the tip. Schreier says, give me that rock.
And right here, the guy who makes this team go, I think, is Marcos Gonzalez. They play well if he plays well. And right here, nice run by the young fellow to end zone touchdown.
Nice block.
They're looking good. But Atrisco doing what Atrisco does so well. Run the ball right there. Aaron Bean, QB sneak right up the middle. Touchdown.
Well, look, we've seen this a couple times. Avedras could toss that rock. Look, he's going to throw it to Bean.
Back to the quarterback.
Right.
There we go.
And then if you're Aaron Bean, just go ahead and finish it off. As Bean going to roll out, looking, just says, you know what, I'm going to do a little cut at the 10 and dance into the end zone. Touchdown.
And Marcos Gonzalez, the guy who we touched on earlier, right here. Bad throw.
Oops.
Bad tackle.
Oops.
Bad blocking.
Oops.
Pick 6. Atrisco. They're looking well. And right here, it's not a highlight reel until we get my man in here some more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ricky Alvidrez. He says, you know what? I can throw it. I can run it. What else can I do, Adam? I can return it. Nice run, gets a couple blocks right there, boom, and then it's a speed festival right here, and we know it's gonna happen. Boom, stiff arm, nice, looking good.
Well, that's gonna set up this guy again, Aaron Bean, having a fantastic game. That is a 30-yard touchdown run. Check it out, 34-9, 35-9 actually, the extra point. It is all a Trisco, and then, like you said, it's not a highlight with a little Ricky Alvidrez. Get out of my way. I'm going to do some speeding on the highway. That's a touchdown. And Trisco Heritage rocking and rolling.
And, of course, the three-headed monster, Grice. He's going to punch it in. Touchdown. This is why I like a Trisco. You got Bean, you got Alvidrez.
Just rolled over him. He literally just rolled on top of him and
that's
fell into the end zone.
Well, it was indicative of how the game went because they rolled West Mesa.
Let's be realistic. This was not the strongest of districts.
No.
Trisco Heritage has failed their tests of the season.
Yeah.
Their record looks great. They're 7-3, Charles. They finished 7-3. And if you think about it, they almost knocked off La Cueva.
Yeah.
So is it tough to judge this a Trisco
They were
team?
a last-second play away.
Are we being too strong on them? Because their other loss is to Rio Rancho. They got crushed by Rio Rancho. And then they also got beat pretty bad against Sandia, the Matadors.